Hello everyone, this is Roblox. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, it is going to be a special one. But, just for the newer players who were for just this is especially a video for the free-to-play players, you know. So, in this video, as you've read by the title, I'm going to be giving you the truth ways of earning free Robux. Now, there are some questions to be asked before I just move on to the video. Does free Robux actually exist? Well, yes, it does exist, but you need to put on a lot of effort in order to get that free Robux that I'm going to be talking about. The second question is Roblox pay to win? Yes, Roblox is pay to win, unfortunately, because a lot of games they sell advantages for Robux. Some games they do not do that, but some games do. And it also has to do with avatar customization because some people judge each other by avatar. But anyways, is there two ways of getting free Robux for free? There's actually more than two ways, but there are two types. What I mean to say is that there are two types. You can get free Robux legally and you can get it illegally. I'm going to be showing all that in this video. Just be careful when using the illegal methods, because if Roblox catch you up using it, you may be at risk of getting banned. Maybe temporary, but I think it's going to be a permanent ban. But Roblox moderation sucks, so the chances of them catching you is literally under 1%. Anyways, without further, oh yeah, by the way, just to a little quick, if you did enjoy that or you find this video a little helpful, you see that like button right there? It's great, right? And if you click on it, it's gonna turn blue. Yeah, that's magic. Well, just like the video if you found it helpful, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of that. Anyways, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so for number one, ladies and gentlemen, the number one method of getting free Robux is by making a game. Now, this requires a PC in order to do so. You cannot make a game in mobile, and it's understandable. In mobile, you cannot script or do anything of that, so it is obvious that you're going to need a PC to do that. Now, making a game obviously is not easy. You cannot just take a random game and copy it, because first, your game is going to be already known that it's a copy and people are not going to play it, and second of all, if Roblox catches you up that your game is copying another one, you're going to get banned. So in order to make a game, you're going to have to be very creative. Try to think of a game that no one has made before. You make a tycoon or a simulator, because people in Roblox, for some reason, they love that. Just make a tycoon and simulator, and trust me, it is probably the best way for earning Robux or the best game to make currently. Because tycoons and simulators, they look the same, but even if they are the same, just make them a little different. For example, make a tycoon that no one has done before, like, I don't know, space station submarine tycoon or anything like that. Also, try to script a little bit. Don't just go ahead and take for free models, because free models, they're dangerous, and if you try to pick any free model, just be careful, because the models, they're not all safe. Some of them, they have viruses. Some of them, they allow the creator of the model to access your game, and some of them, they don't just have a virus, but they even have something that allows the creator of the model to have access to your account. Yes, I'm not kidding. So when you're going to be using a free model, be very careful, because free models, they're very risky, and they have a lot, they're very risky. You're going to be a risk if you're just using free models. Try to script, try to make your own models, and if you want to keep them or you want to share them, I don't recommend you to share them, honestly, because someone might copy your model and put on a virus on it, and no one's gonna use the model again. So if you're gonna make a model, I recommend you to just keep it and not share it. Anyways, make models, try to script it a little bit, make the tycoon a little more creative. You can't just take anything and put it in there. Also, obviously you're gonna need to make some in-game purchases. You cannot make the game completely free to play if you want to earn Robux from it, because if you make it completely free to play, people are not going to spend a Robux like a Robux, and you're not going to earn any money. So make some game passes, make some in-game purchasable. Don't make the game too pay to win either, because some free to play players, they will not like it. Yeah, you may say like, what's up with free-to-play players? They're not gonna spend money in game. Who cares about them? Well, no, no. Free-to-play players are really important, and trust me, like more than 50% of the Roblox community is free-to-play. And if you don't make your game free-to-play, no free-to-play player is gonna play it, and it's just gonna be pay to win, and then it's not gonna have a good rating. So yeah, just make a game, a script, model, be creative, don't copy someone else's work or else you're gonna be at risk of getting banned or getting sued or anything like that. And make some game passes and in-game purchase if you want the Robux. If you make it completely free to play, you're not gonna be earning anything. Alright, so the second method of doing it is by working with a game company. Now, look, when I mean a game company, I'm not telling you to work with Epic Games or Rockstar Games. No, 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 no. No, what are you thinking? No, like try to find a game company in Roblox, like a Roblox group that makes Roblox games. Also, if you're trying to find one and you're pretty skilled, and like if you're very good at scripting and modeling, etc., yeah, I recommend you to go search for those big groups that are looking for skilled computer engineers and scripters like Bedimo or I don't know. Anyways, the big Roblox games, like Adopt Me, for example, they probably have like the best models and scripters in Roblox. And if you consider yourself very skilled at scripting and modeling and coding, etc., then try to find one. But if you think you're decent at it, then just go look for a normal Roblox group that isn't very famous, but that is making games, obviously. And also, if you're very skilled at scripting, modeling, and coding, etc., and if you cannot find a famous or a good Roblox group that is making a game, just go ahead and try to find a small Roblox group. You don't have to look for the best, especially when you've never worked for a game before. You don't have to look for the best. Start with a decent game group, and maybe your group might grow up thanks to your help and become famous too. You never know. And yeah, obviously they should pay you, and if they're not gonna pay you, then that's it. Don't work for them anymore. Also, be very careful with who you're gonna be working with. You never know if the people are going to end up scamming you or anything like that. When I mean scam, not like take your Roblox scam or anything like that. No, but like they ask you to make a model or something like that. You end up making it, and they don't pay you at the end. That's considered as a scam, and all the effort you did. You didn't get your money, and basically they got the model for free, and just got scammed. So yeah, you should be careful with who you're going to be working with. Trying to find some groups that are trusted, some groups that are safe, some groups that will pay you, and ask other workers. Like ask the other workers if they did actually got paid or they did got scammed once. You never know. So yeah. If you're gonna be new at this, I recommend you to look for a small Roblox group that is working for games. But if you can, but even if you consider yourself skilled, just try to find a normal Roblox group. Don't try to go for the biggest groups like Bedimo or I don't know any other big Roblox group that is creating games, because they probably won't accept you, and like no, it's they're too famous to accept it. Like the chances of them accepting you is so low. So just go for a decent group, and you're probably gonna earn a lot of Robux. Like even if the game is not famous, you're still gonna earn a lot of money. I know that there are some games that have like I believe like 300 players. Yeah, it was like a simulator. I remember I've seen a simulator in the front page. It has like only 300 players. And then I looked like at the shop, and the owner of the game literally made around 50 million Robux. That's right, 50 million Robux. But that's just simulator game he had. So yeah, it really does not matter how many players play the game. It only matters if the game is good and known. The game should be good and known. If one of these two is missing, then I don't know. Then I don't think the profit is gonna go up. So this is just gonna be number 2. You should work for a game group or create your own if you want to. But I recommend you to work for one, because if you create your own, you're gonna have a hard time trying to find workers who want to work with you. They're gonna see you're alone. They don't want to work with you. It's gonna be a whole mess. So I recommend you to look for one instead of creating your own. Alright, so moving on to number 3 is selling art pieces. Now this can actually work if you just, if you're good at art and etc. It's a little similar to the second one, you like you're working at a games group, but you don't really have to work for a games group this time. This time you can just sell art pieces to the games group, and how are you gonna do that? You may be wondering. On social media, obviously. There's only one thing that I'm not too sure about this, is that you should post the art first. You should not do that. You never know if they screenshot it and they take your art away, and that's it. They take your art away and you got nothing from it. Even if you're signed on anything, they can literally screenshot your art and post it on their game, and there's gonna be like no difference. So again, you should know who you're working with and try to make a good deal. Trying to find any games group, trying to make them suggestions like what do they want for their game or what kind of art for their game. Like a good example that you got Royal High, like the thumbnails of or I should say the Game Pass icons. You can see that they have like some artistic that like they have an artist for that. On their group, they have an artist that they pay. That artist is getting paid for those. I'm not exactly sure, but I would say around like 60,000 or 100,000 Robux for every piece of that art, which is a lot of Robux. Yeah, but you can either work for a games group and just make art pieces for that, or you can just go to social media and try to find a game group that needs an artist. Or maybe join them, or you can just try and find some artists that are suggesting some art pieces, and when you finish that art piece, talk with some of the owners or moderators of this group, and if they like your art or not. And the hard part is you should never post it first, because someone can literally screenshot it and that's it. Your art is literally gone. All your hard work is gonna be taken away, and you won't get any money. Alright guys, so that was literally it for number 3. Other than that, there is literally no other way for getting free Robux. Now these 3 that I first mentioned are the legal ways to get Robux, which means that if you get Robux from these first 3, you will not get banned because they are allowed. Now let's move on to the illegal ways, and you should be very careful when doing this, because this can end up very badly, including a permanent ban. Now I have to do it. I have to do it because I have to include all the ways of getting Robux. I have to do it. Number 1, Roblox pages. Now, what are these? Like Roblox web pages? Yes, there are some internet websites. No. Like those websites that you see on videos. Those are fake. But there are some websites. I remember one. It was called like. There was a website called like robloxwin.com, if I remember. I'll leave a description down below. I don't think that website still works. I don't know, but I'll leave a link down below. That website actually used to give you Robux, and trust me, I did actually got Robux from that. It doesn't give you a ton of Robux. It only gives you like 10, 15, and if you make like a lot of effort, it's gonna give you like around 200. But don't expect 1,000, 10,000, a million. No, that's not gonna happen. No. So yeah, you go to those web pages. They ask you to do some type of tasks and quizzes or etc. And when you complete those, you go to the lobby or the menu of the web page, and you have a small bag that says your current the amount of Robux, and with that bag you can withdraw it. All what they ask you to do is to join a group, a random group, and when you join that group, you get paid that amount of Robux. And you can only withdraw, I believe, like 10 Robux. You cannot withdraw 5 or 2. No, you can withdraw a minimum amount of 10 Robux. I'm pretty sure it's 10 Robux minimum. Now, these websites, they actually work. There are very few though, because when these websites they get created, they probably get terminated like a month or 2 after that. Yes, they probably get terminated, or else Roblox is probably going to sue them or something like that. So yeah, as I said, those web pages, they actually work. You can literally get actual Robux from them. However, it's not 1,000, a million Robux. No, you only get like 10, 15 Robux, something like that. Yeah, I don't get paid that much, but it's free, you know, and with that amount of Robux, you can get yourself a shirt, a pant, or a cheap accessory if you want to. Yeah, I mean, like, I know 10, 15 Robux doesn't sound like much, but if you're a free-to-play player, it might sound a lot. It might sound a lot. So yeah, and basically, you can go to one of those web pages. I do remember one of those web pages. It was called like robloxfun.com. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead. However, I don't know if if that thing still exists. Look, when I went to that website, that was like 2 years ago. So I don't think that thing is still alive. If that web page is still alive, hallelujah. Then maybe it's your lucky day of getting free Robux. So, well, I'm gonna leave a link down below of that webpage. Hopefully it still works. Do some tasks and you maybe gonna earn some free Robux. If it still works. Also, you can trust me, it is not a scam. I've literally went to that webpage like 2 years ago and it was not a scam. They didn't even ask for your password. They did not even ask for your password. They don't ask that. Now you just go to the webpage, you do some tasks, they ask you to join a group, and you get paid. Automatically, yeah. That's automatically what happens. You don't have to put on a password. You don't have to put any personal information. No, not at all. So yeah, robloxwin.com. I'm gonna leave a link down below. Hopefully it still works. I don't think it does after 2 years, but hopefully it does. Anyways, that was number one. Now I'm gonna move on to the second and last way of getting a legal way of getting Robux. Now this is the last way because there are other ways of getting free illegal free illegal Robux, but those ways you can hurt others with that. So I'm not gonna be including them, and I'm not gonna be telling them because I don't want any chaos in Roblox. Roblox, there's already chaos, and I don't want more chaos. No, I don't want that. The second way of getting free Robux is hacking the gift cards. Now, you may be asking, what is this? Like what I just said. Basically, there are some people who get some gift card codes without paying them. You know those gift cards that are like sometimes in shops, and you can buy a gift card for like $10 and you get like 1,000 Robux from that. Well, yeah, that's what happens. There are some people who get the code of some of the gift cards and without paying. They just get the code. I don't know how they do that, but they get the code like for free. They're not even paying. They put on the code, it confirms it, and they end up getting the Robux. Now, obviously, this doesn't work all the times. I think you can only like put on like one code. I'm not sure. I've never used a Roblox gift card before. I haven't even got more than 50 Robux, and you expect me to know about that. But what I do know is that there are some hackers out there that do this method. They get 1,000 Robux when it depends on what gift card they've used. They get the code of the gift card without paying, of course. They enter the code, they confirm it or whatever, they use it, and they get Robux for free. Now, I just include this one at the top because you cannot hurt others. There are other ways, but you're going to hurt the other players by using the other ways. And I don't want anyone to get a bandit in here. So this is going to be it. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it for this video. 3 legal ways to get free Robux and 2 illegal ways of getting free Robux. I'm okay with the first one. The second one I'm also okay because, to be honest, I'm actually okay with the second one because Roblox is pay to win. And if people get free Robux, I'm literally fine with it. I'm actually happy when people get free Robux. That'll teach Roblox to become more pay to win like EA. Anyways, guys, this is going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like. Maybe you could subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.